Shotgun now for Brady. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, that's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ronald Jones.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 24-yard.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Nothing.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Maurice Hurst on the tackle.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The Raiders 46.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Davis picks it. Now he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun, Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Fournette running out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bucs are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 1 back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. No move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Taken in at the 3. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. 40 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7.
Raiders 13. Buccaneers 7.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. To throw is Mariota. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That's caught by Waller out left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Mariota to throw it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
10 at their own 33-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing is Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll let this go deep for runs. And got his man complete. Get off the field. And he will score. Touchdown Las Vegas. Henry runs 83 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
I didn't hear nothing. It must have been the wind.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here's Mariota. Flush to his right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss.
Raiders 6.
Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's 3rd and short.
And 2 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus Jordan with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Off balance. That's what we call off balance. When the defense comes and puts you off balance.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. Gets him as he's dropped on the sack. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
1st down.
Breeze now on 1st down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up
off the play fake, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Flushed out right. And there's going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Saints will have the football back.
There it goes.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Into the red zone. It's Breeze. That's complete right around the 8. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 7-yard line.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now Breeze again. That's caught. It's Thomas. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Marcus Jordan pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
What are you doing, man?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Again across the 20-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
The 23-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard.
Mariota. Receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Mariota now from the 50. Waller taking it in over the middle.
That's good.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Got him confused. He don't know what to do.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now this one is tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mariota now. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Alex Anzalone able to get him for a loss of about 3. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
To throw Mariota. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14 to 0. So their second touchdown in this first half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12 to 0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll let this thing go for Sanders. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now Breeze on the bootleg. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
That's my block.
And that one makes it 14-7.
That's my block.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Saints 7.
That's my block, man.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about it.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Will take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Put that thing. Damn, I should have put that thing out there. Maybe a month.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Marcus Jordan with pick.
Breeze pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Airing it out deep for Smith. And now here's another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. He's going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room, and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. That's going to be caught. Given 30 yards there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the first turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And going deep for Hill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Hill, the intended receiver once again, but now it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Breeze. And he finds Cole. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
On first down, Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Deep ball there on second down, but will wind up incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain on third down, good for 28. Escaping the pressure right. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a second and 10.
I see you, Cameron.
Now Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Slow.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Slow. That's the only reason
this
that
offense
play
was
ain't
on the
going.
move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That's Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. Going for Sanders downfield. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jarvis Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Watch this. I think it's going to be there again.
And that is going to do it
5 minutes.
for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Got him.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 48. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. That interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
Eight. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Mariota. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught at the 10. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Off the play fake, Mariota. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third and goal, Mariota. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Mariota to throw it. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee upgrades, they thought he couldn't run it? No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Breeze going to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. And we are inside at 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Great play. Great finish. Probably the best play you ran all day. I mean, you can cool out.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first and 10, here's Breeze. And the Raiders have got it. Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stack sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
25-yard line.
Mariota here to throw. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
3? Where did you get 3 from? Oh, you know how it is, man. Breeze had 9 interceptions, man. I'm talking about 3. So my backup quarterback